And back in about '05, we finally got out of that deal, and we went to a company called FirstData. And it really was the key that I think gave CoCard a lift we needed. And we've had this relationship now for over a decade, and the majority of our business, and we've been working with this company, and they're really a true partner of ours. And there's all sorts of pains and valleys and everything else, but we are truly look at this company as a partner that has helped CoCard grow to be who we are today. And so they are a big sponsor. They always support us. They put their money where their mouth is whenever we go to them, and they'll step up. And they've been a big fan of CoCard. And we're one of our biggest fans, and we always appreciate all the hard work they do for CoCard, and we're excited they're here today. I don't know exactly what you're going to talk about. I'm sure it's going to be some good stuff. So we have Scott, how do you pronounce your last name? Hyman here from FirstData. Welcome. Let's give him a big warm applause.
Well, thank you very much, Dan. I appreciate that. So today, what we're going to talk about is our Clover product line. Some of you may be familiar, some of you maybe not. Well, hopefully after today, after this presentation, you'll feel more comfortable about talking about this in front of your merchants. So, to start it off, what actually is Clover? Some of you, like I said, may have a good understanding as to what it is. But basically, if you were to boil it down into some simplistic form, you would basically have a custom hardware set, which is what you see here. We have our four pieces of hardware. We have our station, our mini, our mobile, and our Clover Go. And the devices are set up on a cloud-based platform as to where they will all speak to each other as long as they are all on the same account number. And all of them are all processing underneath the same software plan that we have. And we have two software plans. We have our terminal bundle and we have our register bundle, which we'll get into briefly here later on in the presentation. We have our own dedicated app market that is an open Android-based market. So if you guys have any developers that are out there that are interested in creating apps for Clover, we have that availability for them as well. We have a 24/7, 365 support desk that has over 300 to 400 reps at any given time that are based here in the US, in Florida and Georgia. And the help desk there, those representatives are strictly Clover support. So anytime they're solely trained on Clover as well. They have the ability to answer emails, phone calls, chat, and they have remote capability as well, so they can remote into devices if needed. And then we have our Clover Security Suite, which is our TransArmor product that is required for all of our TransArmor hardware that goes out the door. So to jump right into it here, we have our Clover Mini, which is our fixed countertop and use case solution here. This product was introduced around June or July of 2015, and we've seen just massive overabundance of ordering of this particular product here in general. We call this basically our flagship of the Clover product line because it's an all-in-one solution. It has everything that you would need. With that said, it's a 7-inch screen. It has the same form factor as the Clover Mobile, which we'll talk about next. And the screen on this device is actually made out of Corning Gorilla Glass and has antimicrobial feature on it. So with the touchscreen functionality of this, we don't have to worry about germs being passed back and forth as well. It does have the integrated EMV, NFC, and on-screen PIN debit PIN pad. So that way you don't need an additional peripheral to do PIN debit. It's all inclusive, all in one. It does have a front-facing camera. And the front-facing camera is primarily used to ring up barcodes, scan barcodes and QR codes. But we do have some third-party apps that are out there that integrate with the camera, such as our check processing product. It will actually take an image of the front and back of the check if you are out there and your merchants are utilizing checks as a tender type. But a really neat feature of the camera is we actually have a third-party app by Homebase that will actually take a picture of an employee clocking in with their 4-digit PIN, so that way it reduces on time theft. So if I log in, say with Bob's PIN back there, and my picture comes up with Bob's PIN, boss is going to be like, hey, what's going on here? So that's another utilization of the camera as well. This particular device there's two versions, and the differentiation between them is the 3G service. So both devices offer Wi-Fi and 3G, or I'm sorry, Wi-Fi and Ethernet, and the one version actually offers a 3G solution as well on top of that. They do have 4 USB hubs, so they do support the same peripherals as the station as well as the cash drawer that you see with the station. And like I said, the barcode scanner via the camera, and it has the actual printer embedded in the back of the device. So as you know, when they ring up the receipts, it actually spits out the back of the device. The Clover Mobile, this is our fully portable, fully mobile use case solution. It's the same form factor, same functionality to an extent as the Clover Mini. However, this one here actually has its own built-in barcode scanner. So as it is removed from the optional charging cradle there, it actually has a trigger on the handle that emits a 2D camera, so it can scan barcodes and QR codes as well. So if you're a retailer and you want to take care of your inventory management in the back office or the back room, you can scan your items in that way. We also utilize this particular device here for our EMV pay at the table solution as well, because there's an optional Bluetooth printer that comes with it as well. And like I said, with the Clover Mini, it has the integrated EMV, NFC, and PIN debit on screen.